Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio, brought to you by championnews.net. This is Carol Parisi. Our founder, Jack Roser, and myself have the Champion News team, and Lennie Jarrett's with us here today. And before break, Lennie had a stunning announcement.
Revelation.
Yeah. Even Jack didn't know it.
Obama, our very confident President of the United States, came from the cesspool of Illinois.
Yes, he did.
So we shouldn't expect too much in the way of ethics grounding occurred while he was here.
Right.
Well, they have their
What were you
ethics.
telling us is happening?
Well, what's happening is, though, the Washington Examiner just posted this. We posted it on Champion News yesterday. But what has happened is, back in 2000, Barack Obama, as a state senator, he got Michael Madigan to put him on
Michael Madigan, the tyrant that runs the House downstate.
Yes, he got Michael Madigan to put him on the committee.
Source of all evil, strife and upheaval.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Madigan runs the state right now, basically.
Yeah.
But he put Obama on the pension committee. And
When he was a state senator.
When he was a state senator. So this is back in 2000. Barack Obama, what he did in that position was to force the state pension board, basically, to use set-asides to give money to minority organizations. What happened, though, was the money went to Obama donors and Obama friends to their companies. So you have hundreds of millions of dollars. I think it was close to $500 million was going into management funds.
From our pensions.
From our pensions, from the state teachers' retirement system, from state university retirements.
It sounds a little bit to me like there may be inferences of a felonious operation in using the improper control of the flow of taxpayer funds. So right off the name, right here, is we are not accusing them of a felonious thing, but what in heck is going on when you can take taxpayers' money and flow it into the kind of activist groups on the left wing that Obama spent his whole life immersed in.
This is going into management companies of guys that played basketball with Barack Obama, and some of them are still his donors today. One of them actually was under investigation, was never indicted, was giving money to Tony Resco, who Tony Resco and Barack Obama and Blagojevich both went. Yeah, they both went to jail. So it all ties right back to everything the corrupt Democrats have been doing. Barack Obama was sitting there with money flowing through part of
Resco was the agent on Obama buying the home he has.
Yes. Yep.
So are there more names? What other little points to this? I mean, this is all on Champion News. You posted it last week.
This is linked on Champion News. Yes, this company, they started, 2001, started giving money to these companies, Obama donors. One of them just actually, in Obama's reelection campaign, has been as a bundler, has raised $1.5 million for Barack Obama's reelection campaign.
Do we have any names?
Yes. John Rogers of Ariel Capital Management at the time. James Reynolds was the founder of Loop Capital.
These are all capital management.
Yes.
Are these venture capital firms?
These are investment firms.
Investment firms.
So they were getting money based on the retirement system, and actually several of these companies, I know Ariel Capital, because they were such bad performers in the market, the state board finally kicked them out.
What are your sources for the way you're talking here?
Oh, this is in the Washington Examiner special report. They've been doing a series on Barack Obama, so all the evidence is coming out of the Washington Examiner.
And this wasn't just money. This was tax dollars.
Tax dollars in the pension. So this was taking money from the rank-and-file teachers going to cronies of Barack Obama and Michael Madigan.
What have I been telling everybody recently? That the last time we had the numbers was year 2010. Every year we'll get new ones.
Yep.
But $132 million of the teachers' dues money went to the stinking IEA and the other teachers' unions.
But now
I don't
these
blame
went
the
to
teachers.
donors.
I don't blame the teachers.
No.
But those stinking unions are funneling that money. But out of that $132 million, according to the Beck decision and later decision here in Illinois, the U.S. Supreme Court said 80% of that money is going for nothing but politics.
Yep.
And by our figures, it looks like well over $90 million a year is going into the hands of Madigan. So I raise the question, is it illegal what Madigan has been doing and the whole rest? I'm not accusing him of a felony, but what he's doing, if it isn't a felony, it sure stinks to high heaven.
Oh, yeah,
and it explains how come Madigan's running the whole state of Illinois.
Right. Well, this
The
just,
Democrats are running it.
yeah, just one thing here. Obama's election campaign in 2008, these three firms that were mentioned in the article gave $765,000 to Obama.
When? In 2008?
2008, during his first campaign.
What are these three firms called?
It's Ariel Capital, Loop Capital, and the other one is called Able.
Now, are these minority firms?
Yes.
Okay. But very interesting. This is very interesting. And is there a provision for featured articles on Champion News?
Yes, there is.
Is this a featured article?
This is a featured article. It's like story number 3 because we had a couple other articles yesterday in there, so it's like story number 3 right on the front page.
But you could keep re-upping it to feature this article.
Yeah, I can keep this up there and we can do some more.
ChampionNews.net and all of these facts, these are facts. This has been substantiated.
Has this been in the Tribune?
No, it's in the Washington Examiner this week.
How many millions of dollars of free publicity has Obama had from the Tribune newspaper and other press and the TV? This guy has all his crap has been presented as though he were some great guy. To me, he seems just like a con man strutting around.
I'm sure he's a great guy. You know what? We are going to be back, and we're going to talk more about this after the break.